Whew, I'm out of breath already. Hey there, dynamic athletes. Corey coming to you with another training tip. Gonna be on the trainer today and also modeling the new dynamic cycling kit. So those of you who are wrapping up the distance challenge, we're gonna be doing some draw prizes for that and sending you your very own dynamic cycling kits. Now, if you're a runner, well, we got something special for you too. So I just can't wear, my running gear while I'm on the bike. So anyway, we are going to be shifting into an elevation challenge. All of you who live in a very flat terrained area, I apologize. But those of you up in the mountains, well, this one's for you. So today's training tips are going to be 3 quick, easy tips and how to improve your climbing ability. So getting right into it, number 1 is pace yourself. If you attack every hill straight on, and if you go into that anaerobic territory, you know you only got 1 or 2 minutes of effort before the rest of that hill feels absolutely terrible. So gear up, make it easier, keep the intensity modulated as much as you can. Of course, if you're hitting an absolute wall and you run out of gears and you have no choice, well, do what you can to get to the top. But if the grade isn't too aggressive, and again, you can keep the intensity modulated or moderate, then you should have a nice climb to the top. On that same note, change into the right gear. So again, going uphill, you don't need to slow the cadence down to 40, 50 RPM and just grind it up. Again, unless you're climbing a wall and that's all you got. Or maybe it's a specific workout that I've thrown at you to elicit some specific physiological adaptations, like some muscular endurance work. But other than that, hopefully you can try to maintain somewhat of your natural cadence range. So if you're riding along on a flat 80 to 100 RPM, the road goes up a little bit, and you can shift into a gear where you can maintain that same cadence, or typically maybe slightly lower, then perfect. The last little tip, feel free, move around a little bit, especially if it's a long, sustained climb and you find you're fatiguing in any particular areas. Moving around will change up the muscle activation ever so slightly, allow you to work slightly different muscle fibers, let the ones that are fatiguing recover a bit, and then hopefully you can have a good climb all the way to the top, as I'm wishing I was there right now. So if you feel the quads starting to fail, shift back on the saddle a bit. If you feel the glutes starting to tie up, move a little forward. If everything is failing seated, stand up. Use your body weight. And again, the more you move around, the better hopefully you'll feel as you work your way up to the top. Common question I do get asked is what's more effective or efficient or easier, standing or seated? And really it depends. And I know you love that answer. We do most of our training in the saddle seated. You're probably most efficient there. You don't need to bear your body weight. And again, that might work really well for you. That being said, if you do a lot of work out of the saddle where you're standing, this is obviously a little more strenuous in terms of bearing your body weight, but then you also get to use gravity to push down on the pedals. Now, it's really important that when you do stand, you're allowing your body weight to provide that force, and you're not forcing it, just driving through the quads, or again, you're gonna burn out pretty quickly. So you can be just as effective seated or standing, but it might take a little more practice of you standing up out of the saddle to achieve those efficiencies. So that is about it for 3 quick climbing tips. Again, look forward to that elevation challenge coming up, and stay tuned for the winners of the dynamic cyclist and runner endurance challenge or distance challenge. Till next time, we'll see you later. Happy training.